Namaste and Jai Shri Krishna to all. Welcome to Path to Anandam series, Self-Realization. And today our subject is Power of Steadfastness, Dhrti, Divine Determination. Pranam to Guruji Hariharji Maharaj for his blessings, Bhagwan Krishna Ji for bringing us together this morning. I'm Satya Kalra, your host and founder of Path to Anandam, blissful living, going beyond pains and miseries. We have now more than 600 videos on YouTube channel. All the programs which are presented here, they are posted on YouTube channel. So you are welcome to share with your loved ones or who you think might benefit from it. Today's series, Divine Determination-Dhṛti, Steadfastness. This is a sacred strength to stay steady, even though we might face some challenges in our life. And that is the whole concept, whole teachings of Path to Anandam is how to experience your eternal happiness, love within, and who am I? I am Sat Chit Anand. So today's series, what is steadfastness? What is Dhriti? Why steadfastness is needed in life? And what does Gita say about it? How does Bhagwan Krishna Ji guides us on that? And how to develop it? Practices, benefits, and not just the benefits which we experience. Sometimes it is called, cannot measure it. So there are scientific proofs where now science meets spirituality. And then sankalpa, I am kind, I am calm, and I am steady. And homework, the tip of the day. Meditation. I am determined with God's grace. So what is divine determination, Dhriti, steadfastness? It has come in Bhagavad Gita many, many times. And finally, Bhagwan Ji says, this is divine quality. And the meaning of it, Dhriti, actually Dhriti does not have a good English meaning. So there are put together good. Dhriti means firmness, divine determination, inner resolve, perseverance, persistence, steadfastness. There are many, many names, but all are very close. Because Sanskrit root word for Dhriti is to hold firmly, to sustain, continuous. So this is a spiritual strength as it is divine quality. So it's a spiritual strength to stay calm, but focused and loyal, persistent to your higher purpose of life. But it is not rigid willpower, which we will go into next slides, but it is guided by divine will, supreme power, higher consciousness. So it is a combination, it is the harmony of courage, clarity, faith, focus, steadfastness, continuous practices, and surrender. And then experience peace. Where Krishna Bhagwan ji tells Arjuna, Dhritya yaya dharyate man pranendriya kriya yogen vyabhicharnya dhriti sa parth satviki. The firmness, divine determination, inner resolve, steadfastness by which one holds the mind, life, and senses steady. Steady, again it comes on the path of yoga. That firmness, O Arjuna, is called sattvic. In other words, there are more than one type of dhritis. So I put these three types because in Bhagavad Gita, this subject, tamasic, rajasic, sattvic, the whole mother nature, you and me, and anything and everything is made with three gunas. Sattvic, rajasic, tamasic, which we have spoken previously. We have covered the whole subject on it, and it is all posted on Satya Kalra YouTube channel, so you can go back to that one. And also, it is in my book, my question and God's answer. There are Excel sheets are given over there. The charts are given there. How to know what is sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic about others and about ourselves. But here we are focusing mainly on Dhriti. And these three verses, chapter 18, 33, 34, 35 are given there, which I just mentioned about the sattvic. The guna of the sattvic, which we know, it is purity, harmony. And sattvic means simplicity. And what are the personalities of the people or the nature of this sattvic Dhriti? It sustains control over mind, body, and senses through disciplined practices and devotion. It means that this particular type of Dhriti is more aligned with supreme power, directly aligned with supreme power. And since it is directly aligned, the focus is inner discipline and spiritual growth, self-improvement. And outcome comes like we do meditation. During that, we have more self-control. We do more spiritual practices. We do service without expectations. Unwavering faith leads to peace, so that people who have steadfastness, divine determination, which is called sattvic, that's where the outcome is. They are more self-controlled. They are more focused on selfless service. And the rajasic, which is a regular determination, passion, activity. So the determination focuses on duties, desires, but they consider doing the duty because of their worldly desires, where the sattvic one does the work and let go, and achievements for rewards or recognition. So it's more ego-driven, ambitions, attachment-driven. But they have to work very hard. It's a very hard work, but it is not with peace, but it is with anxiety, stress, pride, not a pride, it's a proud attachment, greed. So everything is related to success, but when the success also has a disappointment, so when they fail, then there is a lot of disappointments, and it leads to restlessness. At the same time, which stands tamasic, which is the lowest part, which is the ignorance, inertia, laziness. And where I can say, give you example of terrorists. They do very hard work, but they are doing blindly. They're so stubborn, they do work very hardly. Even they give their lives, they have the life bombs put around their body. They'll go kill other people and all that because they are living in ignorance. They don't know what is good and bad. They live in darkness. And though they are persistent, they won't listen to anybody. And they do not know the purpose of life. Here, Raisic people know the purpose, but they know the purpose of worldly things. But Sattvic people, they focus on the purpose of life, self-realization. And here, worldly person, Raisic is more worldly related. And Tamasic is just doing without even knowing. They're confused. They just follow whatever they've been told. So this could lead to depression, denials, no apathy, and continuous suffering. So know the difference and be steadfast. The true steadfast is an inner determination amidst external movements, not passivity, but a deep disciplined serenity. So we should know that clear distinction between Sattvic, Raisic, and Tamasic. What kind of Dhrti determination I have. But then the question comes, why it is important? Why do we need it? Think about it. You know, we have been going through this holiday season. And then one of the questions even came in during this session and was sent to me that we are doing all this, you know, we are in good mood, we are feeling peace, in the mood of celebration, doing meditation, and we are in a very sattvic nature. But over a period of time, it just disappears. And gradually, it wears off. And it's a good example is New Year Eve. New Year, we set many goals, and then over a period of time, it also dilutes, and little by little, it disappears, and we forget. So, and then we face many challenges, especially living in this world. There are so many distractions and doubts, and it weakens our focus that I am the Satchit Anand. I should live in love, peace, Anandam, do selfless service, do meditation, do our practices. But we get defocused. That's why Dhrti, steadfastness, help us to stay centered amidst of challenges. For example, Mahatma Gandhi, non-violence. He, despite of so much persecution, so much turmoil in the country, and he still practiced non-violence. Modi ji, how many challenges he faced, but he's still, I mean, if we look at his last 10 years of journey prior to that, but that, how many challenges he has faced and facing, and now facing globally with America and all that. But he's so determined. His determination comes from divine determination, global interest. Vasudev's Kutumbakam. Only giving, not taking, but keeping in mind the whole universe, whole global interest. And then Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in jail and came out of it in a very good way. And then he gave the freedom to the country. So he was not just why me, kind of crying and manifesting his negativity, why he was there, but he was focusing for the country. So this steadiness strengthens the faith. The steadiness, Dhrti, strengthen our faith during time of uncertainty, because we are connected. The person is connected with the supreme power, and all is directed by divine Shakti, higher consciousness. So it transforms the struggles into a steady path of growth, self-improvement, and peace, which everyone, they use these as opportunities. Struggles as opportunity, they learn from it. So where Bhagwan Krishna also says, be steadfast in yoga, O Arjuna. Perform your duty without attachment. Karmanya vadika raste. But stay in yoga. In other words, yoga means union with supreme powers, with higher conscious level. So then it has so many good qualities. Then why can't we practice it all the time? Why can't we stay in this divine determination? Why do we become wishy-washy? And the reasons are because we forget that we are Atma, part of supreme power, Paramatma. Self-awareness, trust, all is forgotten. We forget the purpose of our life is to stay, experience my inner being, my true nature. So we forget that. We defocus, we get distractions. And due to ego, attachments, Dhyato Vishan Punsa, our dhyan is in the wrong places. Dhyato Vishan Punsa, Sangasteshu Pujayate, Sanga Sanjayate Kama, Kama Krodho Vichayate. Krodha Bhavati Sammoha, Sammoha Smriti Vibhrama. Smriti Branshad Buddhi Nasho, Buddhi Nasha Pranshati. So this is what happens to our focus is on the worldly desires, which gives us which leads us to disasters, and we defocus from our true purpose and live in stress, anxiety, fear, worry, and all these do not take us or let us stay on steadfastness. Like Arjun, he was the warrior, Kshatriya, the best of the best Kshatriya. And he got stressed out. His attachment to his family. And he says, I will not fight this divine war. Na jotasyati govindam. And when he got connected to the supreme power, Krishna Bhagwanji, with his wisdom, Gita Gyan, then he says, Karishye Vachanam Tau. He got connected. He came back to his divine determination. And he says, now I will do as you suggest, as you advise. So what is the solution? Solution is these are the problems. All these 5+2 enemies, greed, enemy, jealousy, all this. When Arjuna explains to Bhagwan Krishna Bhagwanji that I cannot do it, then he says, what should I do? And Krishna Bhagwanji says, oh my son, you have to let go of these vices, kam, krodh, lo, moh, ankar, jealousy, resentments. All these you have to let go and develop the divine qualities. And that's where our focus has been, because divine qualities lead to moksha. And therefore, taking away all these. And Bhagwanji also clearly explains that Teja, Shama, Dhrti. See, we already spoke about forgiveness, Dhrti, Shochan, Droho, Nati, Manita. Bhavanti Sabhi Jayas Bharat. Arjun, don't worry about it because you possess divine qualities. Whatever you are facing right now is your temporary cover. Like we say, Gungat ke pat khol tujhe piya milenge. We have to remove those gungat, that negativity of the parda, that gungat, and then we will experience. And Bhagwan ji here actually, nirmane moha, jit sang dosha, adhyatma, nitya vinivat kama, dvandir vimukta, sukh dukh sangir, gachanti muda, padam vevam tat. One who is free from pride and delusions attains the supreme, the true spiritual maturity. Ego dissolves in divine awareness. So this is the answer. This is what we need to do. And that's why we are on the path of Anandam, developing divine qualities one by one. So what are the practices we need to do? How can we develop and do the practices? Develop the Devi Sampad Vimokshaya. This is the one of the divine quality. So there are, again, I focus on 3 A's. Self-awareness. We have to live in awareness. Keep our eyes and mind and ears all open and live in awareness and know, where am I? What are the qualities are coming in my way? Vices coming in my way. I have to develop those. These hypocrisies, ego, all these, this is given in chapter 16, verse 4. And 1 to 3, all divine qualities. And then in chapter 4, this all the vices are given: Kam, Krodh, Lo, Moh, Ankar, ego, all that. So we have to go beyond that. And so we have to analyze ourselves. Where am I? And then action for correction. So these are all the action for practicing. And there is this, I put 30 days planner, but actually it could be 20 days, 7 days, whatever one needs it, but one has to have a commitment, because without that, we cannot continuously practice, because weekly practices, they are only temporary reliefs. But 30 days of permanent practices, daily practices, that's why it says daily spiritual planner. It has a lasting impact. And that's after analyzing the action for correction. And this is all actions, put it in a simple format where you can just download it. You can get it from my YouTube channel and just print it and put it on your refrigerator and practice, practice, practice. Start your day with steadfastness. So do your mantra, read your Bhagavad Gita, whatever spiritual practices resonate with you. Start your day with it. I put Om mantra and Bhagavad Gita, but you can do whatever suits you. And then take whatever voices, whatever thing bothering you, focus on that. And start your day with a steadfastness, focusing that in mind, and have a self-determination, divine determination, and end your day with inner resolve that, yes, I can do it. But we continuously make sure we take care of our body, mind, with yoga practices. Yoga practices are not just only for the mind, but they are for the body, mind, and with meditation, they connect us. So it's a complete package. You can do it only 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time you have. And during the day, practice with your senses, because senses are the one which could sidetrack us. So we should think, dhyayato, our mind should be thinking on our steadiness, focus, calmness, and see goodness whatever comes in our life, in situations, people, they come to teach us something. So rather than blaming, but see the divine play in it. And then speak good, not harsh words. See good and do good. Do seva, selfless service, and meditation, because it's a step-by-step procedure. That's why I put it 7 steps. It could be 5 steps. It could be even only 1 step. It just requires the practice. And then after practicing during the day, it's time to reflect. Because Dhrti, steadfastness, that's self-determination, takes us to, removes all the negativity within us and purify our inner being and transforms us. The greatness comes, and then self-realization, unity, yoga, oneness, this is all same. But ultimately, we experience that I am Satchit Anand and so is everybody else. So we feel that oneness after transformation and self-awareness. So in the evening, we should reflect, and whatever we have done, learn to do our best and let go. As Bhagwanji says, I will take care of you. Sarva dharman paritajyam, mamekam sharanam braj, aham tvam sarpapebhyo mokshashyami ma shuchi. So what are the benefits of that? After practicing, what is for me here? Put so much effort, it looks like we do so much effort. And science gives us the proof that it's medical benefits for us, which we could relate to it. And it basically transforms us, so it rewrites the wiring of our brain, which is called neuroplasticity in neuroscience. But basically, from negativity, you can see is here, all the golden lights are positive, it becomes very positive, and reduces the stress, anxiety, connects the heart, hands, and head. And it helps us to focus, self-control. And if we look at from the spirituality point of view, it dissolves our ego, awakens the divinity within, deepens the inner peace, strengthens our kindness, surrender, faith, and builds a better and better relationship through service. Because Dhrti is not just, it's only in the area of spirituality, but if this is in relationships, I mean, performing our duties, performing not just the worldly duties, their spiritual duties, but the worldly duties we all have. And sometimes we get discouraged and kind of say, let go, forget about it. No, and here it teaches, no, do not give up. If one message one has to take, what does this teaches us? It says, do not give up. Stay on your path. And once you are aligned with your duties, it takes you to the purpose of your life. And then you experience, who am I? But the attitude here is that even though we face challenges, but it gradually, it dilutes those challenges. It takes us through very gracefully. We do not cry that why me? Then the message comes, as Swamiji said, why don't tell God, why me? Say, try me, because I have self-determination, within this determination, self-steadfastness, and then with peace, and transform challenges into growth opportunities, transform daily work into meditation, and encourages discipline, trust, in the supreme power. Jo hari kare so khari, then it comes. So be steadfast as a lamp in a windless place, as says in Bhagavad Gita. So be steadfast in daily life, whether it's in relationships, in jobs, in spiritual practices. That's the message we have. We should not give up. So our sankalpa is, I am steadfast with divine determination. I act with peace, patience, and purpose. And little by little, our conscious mind cleanses up the subconscious mind and fills it with the pure connection. Little by little, this is step by step, and we reach to our true nature. I am Sat Chit Anand, love, peace, Anand. So sankalpa is very, very important. And then Shanai Shanai Upparmed, gradually, little by little, we reach to our destination. So we must, like a turtle, stay on that path, because it's a slow process, but we must have a lot of patience. So our homework is questions. Do I know the purpose of my life? What situation make me lose balance and focus? Do I act from conviction or convincing? How can I stay steady in both success and struggles? Do I serve selflessly? Do I regularly practice yoga, pranayama, meditation, service? And then do I surrender? Do I do my best and let go? Because steadfastness is the key to success. So we should practice Dhrti, not adhrti. Steadfastness, not wavering, not inconsistency. So we should always live in the awareness as a witness, sakshi. And here I put it, this time, we see this all the time when we do something, put upside down and downside up, and how it, little by little, it fills the jar with patience. So Dhrti, the strength within, when life's waves rise and courage fades, Dhrti whispers softly, be not afraid. Stand firm in truth. Let doubts decline, for light will dawn in its own time. Not by force, but calm and will. Dhrti moves, the mountain is still. So not by force, but calm and will. Dhriti moves, the mountain still. In silence, strong through storms or sun. It holds the heart till work is done. So it's total connection. So Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So thank you very much for attending the Self-Realization Path to Anandam series. Power of steadfastness, divine determination, Dhrti. So be steadfast and be blessed. Thank you. Thank you.